Okay, this is the part B. We've just finished using Convertio to get our shape. So we're still in our sketch. We haven't finished it yet. We're going to delete the center line just because I know that's going to be a pain afterwards. We're going to start by drawing a line up the middle that is 25 high, and then we're going to draw another line that is 12.5 millimeters over. And the reason for these lines is just so that we can anchor the object and change it easily. So I'm going to go back to my diagram and check to make sure that those are right. So I have this line here that is 25 from the center point, and I have this line here which is 12.5 from the line end that I just drew. Okay, so now we're going to draw the box for the switch. So it is going to be 13 wide at the top, and it's going to be 20.5 tall. And we'll double check that on our drawing. So 13 wide and 20.5. Okay, and at this point we're going to mirror it. So we will select the object. Sometimes it selects things that you don't want, so you're going to be careful of that. And we're going to choose this line to mirror it. Okay, so we've got our object, and if we wanted to make a fine change, if you wanted to change that to 15, it'll just move it all over the place. If you wanted to make it 30, you can move it up. So I believe we are at 25. Okay, so that's the reason for those lines. You might have seen a drawing where this was 14. It's just come to my attention that 12.5 works better. Okay, so the next thing is we're going to draw a line down from the center, and I can't remember that is, so I'll just leave it like that, and then I'll check my diagram. So this one is 15 down. So I'm going to go and I'm going to use the dimension tool to set this, and I think it was 15. And I can hit escape to get out of my dimension tool, and I can make this a construction line. Okay. Center rectangle, we're going to make it, I believe, is going to be 68.5 wide and 48 high. And we go back to our diagram and check. Okay, so 48 high and 68.5. So we've got 48 high and 68.5. Now, if you want to move your dimension, you can move it down. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to do in this particular video is use this offset tool. Click on this box, and it's just 2 mils out. So you'll notice that it's a negative sign, so you got to keep that if you want to go outwards. Sometimes it's negative going inwards. It all depends on its mood. So we've essentially got all of the geometry inside that's important. So we're going to stop here and call this part B, and then we'll show you how to extrude things.